London, 10-2 record, 6-2 within the conference. In fact, you see Terry Thomas going over and giving a hug to Bill Jones. It is Tanner Stuckman and Cameron Lard, the Express versus the Lightning, right now on NBLC.TV. And it's the Express winning the opening tip-off of the game. Point getter in this league.
I'm sure the teammates will be looking for him early and often as well until he gets it.
Stuckman from the charity stripe rattles it around and gets it to go down.
Team from a brief absence. You see, it's sort of become the all-around stats leader for this team, right? There's a little bit of everything.
Burns over to Jackson. As you say that, Burns with the apple, Jackson with the three.
Around now, a lot of latecomers. The arena's filling up quite nicely here. Nice-sized crowd.
In fact, the London Knights had to cancel their skills competition last night as Terry Thomas makes a power move and rattles this down. He's now tied with Garrett Williamson for the all-time leading scorer in this league as a Canadian. The way led the London Lightning in minutes played on the court. He won the Sixth Man of the Year despite starting 9 games.
I know. Half of the season he was a sixth man, right? And then due to injuries and some rotations, he became a starter. So they still consider him. He had enough games in for the Sixth Man award.
So Burns leaves it there to Terry Thomas, and there you have it. There's history. Congratulations goes to the East Preston, Nova Scotia native and Terry Thomas. Now your all-time leading scorer in Canadian history. So they could let, breathe it in from the crowd. Well, he definitely was trying to foul there, and the official said, "Now let's just keep play going." Cameron Lard, one-hand cram.
The man with the highest percentage shooting, right, Cameron Lard? Everything is inside the paint for him, and he's very effective.
Woo, nice backdoor alley-oop to Taylor. Billy White trying to dangle. Somehow got the ball back. Found Davis to Stuckman underneath for 2. You see both Elijah Lufiel and Mike Nuga getting ready to come back into this game, or come into this game, I should say, as Lard banks this off the window and in.
Now, is he? My goodness, 3 for 3.
Cameron Lard, by the way, on the Sunday, February 12th tilt, had 27 points, 8 rebounds, and a block over 30 minutes of play.
And I don't think any of his baskets were farther than...
In this game, John, do I say Yogi Berra again? Deja vu all over again? This guy had 0 points the last time at Budweiser Gardens. Only played 11 minutes, though, and didn't see the entire second half. Agent Zero from downtown. Taylor instead will dial it up from downtown, and, well, call won't be accepted.
That's for sure.
A power move by Billy White to 2 points.
Now looking at the London minutes per game, the only one that's really got high minutes is Mr. Burns. Everybody else, even the
Burns finds a nifty pass down low to Audie, who's blocked from behind by Claiborne, and official says all ball.
All ball. Yeah, that was a bit of a mismatch there, I would say.
Claiborne, long 2-ball splash.
A little more confidence as well. It comes along with getting in shape, getting some more playing time.
Adams retaliates in front of Claiborne's face.
Oh, he was on fire. Well, I don't know if he's quite on fire, but he was shooting pretty well.
Well, to shoot it from there, he's definitely feeling it.
Yeah, so...
As Jackson, I thought that could have been an and one. Muscles this one off the square and in. Of play, the two teams have combined for just 38 points on the board. Jackson going coast to coast, and the left-hander's good.
Yeah, they've closed the gap here. It's a low-scoring game, but it's also a very close game now. 4 points.
Adams, or I apologize, that's Burns, and it's a nylon ripper.
The mismatches.
Billy White had 38 points in the 2 games in Windsor, but 0 points in 11 minutes the last time here in London. Underneath the basket, he'll get some love off the cylinder and one play.
He'd say ain't disrespect, he never made the shot.
He's trying to put him on a poster though, John, as this is passed off by Burns to Morty, and he gets the crafty layup. It's Garth, left-hander, off the back of the rim 3 times, and it won't go in. Oh, man, I'm feeling it for Dick Garth.
That's physical down there. Not bad physical, just good basketball physical. Oh,
Cameron
my. That's
Lard.
the second time he's done that.
The mid-air adjustment, and he goes to the right hand. It's too easy sometimes. White from Davis. Given the space, White's going to go after Lard, spinning around in the key and gets us to go.
He can do that probably all night unless he gets double-teamed. Absolutely, that's a terrific move. You saw him give up the three-pointer. He was wide open for it, but because I'm going inside, if they double-team me, then we'll see.
Burns to Lard, and Billy White a little frustrated, I think, at that defensive mismatch. Garth, 3 balls away.
He is struggling, and he's wide open that time. That was in rhythm. That's a good shot for Windsor. Just can't make it.
Audie, the C opens up, and he goes right after it for 2 points.
Everybody.
In the U17 World Cup back in 2014, he also played in the U16 for Team Canada back in 2013. Garth finally gets some love from distance, and remember, that's his first points of this game. So it's got to feel good to get the monkey off the back before halftime.
Absolutely. They'll need some scoring from him as well to keep the defense honest.
Burns the spin around, and this guy can't miss, John.
They're starting to play better defense as well against London.
So a 39-32 scoreboard. I have no idea what's going on with our graphics tonight, but they absolutely suck. Anyways, Garth will pick up the N1 play, and we get Garth heading to the line.
Yeah, 'cause I felt it was going to be a defensively hard-fought game tonight.
You were hammering the under, putting your entire house on the under tonight.
Yes, if I had any
It's
money,
Ja'Kai
I do
Taylor.
that, yeah.
Oh, my word, we might have to rent you someplace if Ja'Kai Taylor heats up. By the way, and they've actually outscored themselves by 3 already from their previous game at halftime. Jackson makes his way through the defense, and he's looking at the official like, wait a minute, there should have been a whistle there.
I thought he did get a.
And they're
I
kind
want
of
to see more
standing
movement
still.
out of Billy White. He's been staying in the same spot for about 5 feet for like the last 30 seconds.
Stuckman grabbed the offensive rebound, but man, oh man. Alita leaves it there for Burns. The whole C split up for Burns. He passes it off to Morty. Splash. 6 from the field. Justin Jackson pulling up from distance. It's Cameron Lard out hustling the Express down low. Now, Lard comes in at an outstanding size, partner, of 6'9", 244. He just out-jumped, though, Nick Garth, who's 6 foot.
Exactly, and he didn't try to dunk it that time, right? He just took the easy put back instead.
Garth trying to retaliate, can't get it to go. Stuckman, another offensive rebound. It'll think about it and go in.
He don't jump.
And that's his 11th rebound of the game for Jeremiah Morty.
And what does he do? He doesn't force it. He brings it back out. London has another rotation for play here.
3 seconds left on the shot clock, and the floater by Burns is good.
Well, Lard keeps a lot of balls alive just with tipping it. Oh, tough pass.
Lard, nifty pass to Nuga, reverses it off the window.
I don't know how he did that.
A bit.
Well, I don't think you were born yet, so.
This Garth hits this from
I'm quite sure.
Billy White. Garth, by the way, 3 of 14 from the field, but he hits this one, and he's 3 of 8 from downtown. By the way, talking about the Admiral, the General, if you will, and Mr. Robinson, who suited up for your San Antonio Spurs. Do you know he is the last NBA player to record a quadruple-double? His pass to Claiborne is intercepted by Lufiel. Audie drops it back for Adams, and he steps into one. The field, Windsor down at 33.3 right now as Jackson intercepts the Latin Davis pass. Numbers up the court, finds Lufiel. Well, the apple from Jackson caps that play off.
Going with 2, and this has been to good effect. They're up by 11 right now.
Well, Windsor's big made the play but couldn't get the bucket. It's Audie returning with a 3 ball, and the Lightning are starting to pull away here in the third quarter.
Yes, they are. It's all coming on, starting on the defensive end and getting some.
The advantage right now.
They do.
Nuga from Lard leaves it to Lufiel.
Terrific ball movement.
T behind that dunk by Lufiel on that last one.
Well, it also was in rhythm, right? So he can gather his feet and go up strong.
Adams trying to dial it up. Bang! From distance.
He gets his 2 feet square underneath him. He is.
Hey, it's a 14-point lead for the home team. Adams, who's already handed a couple of 3 balls, decides to give a beautiful pass down low to Lufiel. Half-court heave from Jackson. It won't go, and as a result, the Lightning lead by 18 after 3 quarters of play.
Created a nice wide-open shot for you, a high percentage shot. But that's because he was willing to go inside, and the defender stayed there. Again,
Lard, the 2-hand cram.
You're right about those two with a great chemistry, right? Lard and Burns.
Burns had 11 points, 4 of 8 from the field. Davis from Billy White. Nothing but nylon for Davis. He makes his first right back to Lufiel. They're playing hot potato with the basketball, and instead it allows Ja'Kai Taylor to coast in for 2. You want it, no I want it.
Oh, play fundamental, right? This is the time. That's not
Billy
fundamental.
White intercepts it, and that one should make the cuts.
Or a sub, yeah, absolutely. See, that's not fundamental basketball. You don't rate percentage shot, right? Low in the shot clock.
Going hard after the basket, it's Davis. He wanted to call. Now remember,
it was above the rim.
got a huge vertical, does the Canadian, as Audie gets it out to Nuga. Three's away for him. Bullseye.
Great drive.
London 28 from downtown. That's just over 23%. Windsor is down at 22.2%, 6 of 27. And everybody on the court with 17 points in this game. Just behind him, though, is Cameron Lard with 16, but Lard's currently on the bench for the Lightning. Spin around J is good for Burns.
The mechanics of that.
As White's pass is intercepted by Audie. Audie on a breakaway.
Oh, my.
Hammer time.
That's a big dunk by one of the smallest guys in the court. But can he get up? Just like Nuga, he's...
First night of February, the Lightning have now gone on to win 7 straight games, including 4 straight against the Windsor Express. Lightning win. In a 98-91 final, the game goes well into the under, predicted by John Van Houwelingen before the tip-off. And wow, after the Express were held to just 97 points on Family Day, 104 points the last time here in London, and 89 points on Wednesday, February the 15th, they again are held to just 91 points, sub 100 by the London defense.